Hi everyone, I am Sai and welcome back to my channel Sai Tech. In today's I'll try to compare the epic Realme display comparison between all of these 5 smartphones which I got right now, and all the 5 smartphones belongs to the Realme company. So let's see friends which display will be the best, and for more this kind of unique kind of epic comparison, so make sure to subscribe, and also don't forget to check the playlist which I have created for the epic comparison videos. So here you can find the battery draining, touch sampling rate, plenty of other epic comparison friends. As you can see here, the list goes on. So every day I'll be coming up with the epic comparison. So today I thought of doing the display comparison between all of the Realme smartphones, and these 3 Realme smartphones belongs to me, and these 2 phones I did borrow from my friends. So only for a couple of minutes it will be there. Just for this video only I did borrow this kind of 2 phones, and X2 Pro, X7 Pro, X7 Max. It's 3 phones are belongs to me friends. In case if you want any kind of comparison, so make sure to comment below. Definitely I'll do my best to post as many videos as possible between these 3 comparison videos. So first let's compare the physical hardware differences between all of these 3 smartphones. So which phone has got what type of refresh rate and what type of display panel. So first thing goes to the Realme X6 model. As you can see friends, Realme 6, so which has got the IPS LCD and 90 Hz refresh rate, 480 nits of peak brightness, 6.5 inches of screen. As you can see friends, this is a Realme 6 model. Exactly, as you can see, 480 nits of brightness. And next model goes to the Realme X3 Superzoom, as you can see friends, which has got 120 Hz, 6.66 inches screen, as you can see, and the brightness I think close to 1000 nits of brightness in the Realme Superzoom model. And is a Realme X2 Pro, which is my all-time favorite fast charging mobile phone. So the phone has got the Super AMOLED display, 6.5 inches and 1000 nits of peak brightness and 90 Hz refresh rate, HDR 10 plus certified. As you can see friends, even though this phone is got launched long back, still the performance of the display is really good in the Realme X2 Pro. So next phone is a Realme X7 Pro device, so which has got the Super AMOLED 120 Hz, 6.55 inches screen size. As you can see friends, 6.55 inches screen size, 120 Hz display, and Gorilla Glass 5. I do believe the phone also supports the HDR 10 certified as well. So next final phone, which is a Realme X1 Max, so which is the latest addition to my channel. So definitely friends, I'm trying to do in-depth testing on this Realme X7 Max particularly, which is experiencing slightly throttling issues. I'll try to talk about those details in other video. So in case if you're having any other doubts, so make sure to check the playlist for each and every smartphone, so that will give you the clear idea which one has what kind of test. And let's begin the test friends right now, display comparison. So right now friends, I'm trying to show you exactly all the phones are using the same kind of settings. As you can see here, vivid mode I'm trying to use in all the smartphones, and the Realme 6 device, there is no such option called the screen mode option to select right now. And I did turn on the OSI visual effect mode in all the 5 smartphones. As you can clearly see friends, all the 5 phones I did turn on that kind of mode. So now let's get started with the display comparison properly using the application. So from this point of the video recording, I won't be editing any of the video at all, so you'll be actually seeing the direct footage itself. So in this way you'll be able to determine which phone has what kind of brightness and what kind of screen quality. Let me try to slightly increase all the brightness levels to the maximum. I'm trying to keep, as you can see friends, I did keep all the phones brightness to the maximum as well right now. So test 1, I'll try to use the maximum brightness in all the 5 smartphones and testing the brightness level. So let me try to quickly turn off the studio lighting effect. So let's see which phone will be having what kind of screen quality in terms of the brightness levels. Yes, maximum quality I did try to select. Let me try to do the same thing at all the phones at the same time. I'm not sure whether it's possible or not. I'll try to do at the same time, I'm thinking. As you can see right now, this is how it looks, all the 5 smartphones in terms of the color calibration. You can see the difference which phone has what kind of color friends. Let me try to slightly close. You can see a clear difference. So the X2 Pro and the X7 Pro, slightly they are looking kind of close to each other, some kind of yellowish kind of color, and other 3 smartphones they are looking kind of green color. And these 3 smartphones are the Super AMOLED panels which has, and these 2 phones they do have the IPS LCD displays. Let me try to slightly forward this next color, which is a yellow kind of color, and you can see the result as well. And this is another color. And X2 Pro and the X7 Pro feels like they both are slightly calibrated to each other. As you can see, that is what I did feel the difference. Let me try to do the next test, which is a minimum brightness test. So minimum brightness test, let's see friends which phone will be the best in terms of the minimum brightness levels. So let me try to turn off the studio lighting effect. So right now there is no studio lighting effect at this point. As you can see friends, the minimum brightness in which phone has got lowest brightness level, that is what I'm trying to test. So let's see which phone will be having the better results. So this is a red color. I think the minimum brightness maybe in the X3 Superzoom, I think so. This is another color which I'm trying to see. This is a minimum brightness level which we have done right now. And this is just the final calibration check for all the colors between all the smartphones. Or if you want, you can pause the video and you can you can observe. So let me just turn on the screen studio lighting effect, so you know exactly which phone is what type of phone, so what type of model. So right now you can see, friends, without studio lighting effect and with studio lighting effect. So now let's move to the actual test by playing the actual footage video. So right now, as you can see, friends, this is a quick display comparison between all of the 5 smartphones playing the same video at same time in all phones. All the brightness are increased to the maximum level. So maximum brightness I did try to use in all the phones. So same video I'm trying to play at same time. So right now you can see the difference between the brightness levels. X2 Pro, X7 Pro and the X7 Max has got slightly better kind of brightness levels little bit. So maybe I need to change some kind of settings, I think so, in the X3 Superzoom to get this kind of colors. But overall, it feels really good in the X2 Pro and the X7 Pro in terms of the colors. If you observe this kind of sky color, it looks really good, friends. X2 Pro and the X7 Pro. But the Max model, little bit kind of not that, I'm not sure, not that saturated. So when I try to compare with all the smartphones, let me bring slightly close up. So now let's focus on these 3 smartphones, which is the X2 Pro and the X7 Pro. Now you'll be able to observe the difference slightly. The difference between these 3 phones. So mainly, as you can see, friends, so all the displays are looking really great, but having the high brightness is also kind of advantage in the top mobile phones, X2 Pro, X7 Pro and the X7 Max, even the X3 Superzoom as well. So in case if you like this kind of content, don't forget to hit the subscribe, and also do check the links in description, friends, for live wallpapers what I'm using in all of the 5 smartphones. So in this scenario as well, you will be able to observe the difference as well, which screen has what kind of colors, what kind of saturation levels as well in this kind of mode, as you can see clearly. And definitely make sure to comment below which display you felt the best. And as you can see, friends, in this scenario you can look X2 Pro and X7 Pro, they both look same sometimes, most of the time. If you want, I can do only these 3 mobile phones separate comparison testing high definition video as well. In case if you are interested, I can do that for you all. So friends, this is a quick comparison between all of these 5 smartphones, and don't forget to check this playlist for the epic comparisons. So that epic comparison playlist will be really very interesting and interesting and testings as well. You will get to know so many results and facts by watching that playlist. So friends, this is the quick comparison, friends, between all the Realme smartphones which I got right now, which is the 5 smartphones. So I'll be able to do the plenty of comparison with these 3 smartphones if possible. So make sure to comment below, I can do that. But these 2 phones, as I said, these 2 phones belongs to my friend, so I borrowed from my friend only. So this is the reason I was able to do only little videos on these 2 smartphones at this point. So sorry for that, and thank you for watching this video, friends. And the final conclusion is that all the displays looks kind of great, but the phones which are having the higher display, higher brightness will be obviously the better option in terms of the comparison. And thank you for watching this video, friends, and make sure to check the links in the description for more details, and see you in the next video, friends. Until then, stay tuned. Bye.